pod was. So I just decided to stay in here. So thank you guys all for coming in. Today, I had announced that posted on my Facebook page that my son just had his son. So I just added an additional Grammy to the group. So it's Grammy number seven. So I have seven grandchildren now. And hey, I'm good. I think that should be good enough. So seven of them, and primarily girls, three boys and four girls. So we are blessed. They're blessed. The baby is healthy. I got some pictures, so he sent me some pictures, so I'll send some, post some pretty soon, I guess, once everything is good. But yeah, so he apparently looks like baby Naomi. So but a little different, a little different here and there. So hopefully looking forward to seeing him once, he's presentable to be, grabbed up on. But most babies and traditions, of course, and I know in other cultures, but I know in the Black culture that you don't go touching up on babies within the month. So you give them the bomb, and they should stay inside, and no touching, grabbing, going, nothing, because technically it's a month before they go to the doctor to be seen. So you usually are not going and doing any visiting within that first month. So, I'm sure he will be fine. Video is fine for me, but yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing the little guy, and the fact that it's definitely a great blessing, for my son to finally, have a son of his own, to be able to raise up, and definitely seeing the difference. He had two girls, so he had two girls, and girls are a whole nother breed of thing there going on with girls. But he has his oldest is a girl, so again, girls kind of take over and take care of things. So that's great that the first child is definitely a girl, and she's much older. So it took some time before any other kids came his way. But then, he took on some babies. But the take on the fact that he has three kids. Um, so that's that. So over and done with. So today is Wednesday, and this is Women in Alignment Wednesday. And again, like this morning, we were talking about Survive and Thrive. I can't necessarily show you guys anything because I'm on the phone, but I definitely, of course, we know that you are more than welcome to be at Survive and Thrive. So we definitely want you guys to get your tickets, so that you guys can be, I think I posted it, to be there in the room with us, to be a part of Survive and Thrive. So if you guys are here, for those of you guys who are coming in, we're just posting up the the comment section. And that's the one other thing. Back to the bottom. I don't I don't live show add guests. Huh. Live show live. Oh dang. Okay, we're gonna cancel that. So looking at Haps here on the phone is just a little different. You don't see comments. Okay, now the pop up, they come up. But get your tickets for Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery Conference. We have some great folks who are going to be there. We got some wonderful speakers, and we confirmed a speaker that is with Skinny Tea. So if you're looking to do some B2B, this is going to be an opportunity. If you would like to be there as a speaker for the networking opportunity, $15 if you want to come for one day, $15. You got $15. So if you just want to be there for one day, you just pay $15. You go to the link, pay your $15. You can come. That's just a lunch meal for those of you guys who do go and do Uber and get all those other foods. Skip one day for a meal, pay a ticket to be there. Put some value into, some of the things that you're doing and supporting those who have been diagnosed with cancer. If you guys are going to, do some things, do that. Bring yourself there, be a part of it, get to see who's going to be in the room to be able to get information about business and be a part of that. So we're looking forward to the event. We're going to have Dr. Manvi, who's going to return. She is a naturopathic doctor. So if you want to learn about natural ways to get yourself healthy, natural ways to build your immune system, that's where you're going to be able to get that information from. So be there. Don't forget to get your tickets. Hey, Hot Cat, where you at? I'm in the closet. I'm in my closet. So remember, okay, when I had the leak, I had to come in here and clean out stuff. I had like stuff in my closet for over 20 years. Okay, 20 years of stuff. So, ain't no shame in my game. I got a lot of stuff around here in this house. So after 20 years going through treatment and then after that and 5 years of just kind of going through recovery and all of this, I have stuff in here that's just been here for a while. And it needs to be thrown out. And so on the 4th, we have the clean sweep people that are coming. Are you in jail? No, I'm not in jail. Look, I'm in my closet. See, I'm in my closet. I'm in my closet. I don't have no clothes. These are just some things hanging up. That's just this thing right here. This is my son's baseball hat from baseball. And then this is just some stuff I got up here. But I'm in my closet. So, yeah, so I'm in my closet and I'm leaning up against this wall. This is the wall to the closet. So this is that part of the closet, and then there's this side over here of the closet. So I'm just in here in the closet. Are you coming out? Yes, I'll be out the closet. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. Dun, dun, I'm coming out. Yeah. So anyway, moving right along. It's hot in here though. It is hot. It's muggy. And then one thing that I did realize that during the time when the leak, uh-oh, dropping stuff. When the leak happened, it was like muggy in here. These are my little, okay, hold on. These are my little lady bodies that I put the t-shirts on, and I had this sitting in here. It's been in here for a while. And then this was something I had got at Marshall's years ago, probably about 15 years ago. And it is a pillowcase. It's some pillowcases that I had got. They're like tapestry, damask. Hold on. Let's do this. So yeah, look at these. These are some pillowcases that have been in here for years. Actually, it's only one pillowcase. Ain't that some mess? Okay, hold on. Wow. Okay, this is just one pillowcase. It's just one big old pillowcase. That's some craziness. I've had this sitting in here for all this time. And it's really big though, but I don't want that. Ain't no reason to keep it. It's still brand new. As you can see, it's still got all the folds in it. But yeah, this is about to go to the trash. Yeah, we're gonna put this, and see, they're not taking stuff no more. Dress out of it. Dress out of it. No, this is going. I don't need that. It's like for a big old pillowcase, so there's no reason to keep it. So I'm gonna get rid of this because this is just in the house and taking up space that it doesn't need to be. So yeah, so I'll be getting rid of this one. So yeah, we're gonna throw that on the floor right there. So yeah, so there are some other things. Hold on, there's something else up here. Okay, let's see what else we find in the closet. What do you find in the closet? What do you find in the closet? Look, another something in the closet. This is a hanging wardrobe. So this is a hanging wardrobe that was here in the closet. It's probably been here probably about 15 years too. And it is a hanging wardrobe. So it's one of these things where you put the clothes in. So that's what it is. So like if you want to put all your stuff, you could put it inside this one. So yeah, I guess I'll take that. I'll take that out and then hang it up. So yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, dang. Okay. Here's the zipper. Okay, hold on. So, I don't know. Okay, here's the plastic part. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. It sounds like there's some stuff you got to put together here. Yeah. Okay. What you supposed to do? Um. Oh. Okay. You Wait a minute. Okay. I think you do this. Okay. Yeah. And then you put the thingies inside here. Hey, Sharon. So you put these inside this hole right here. And then, let's see, hold on. Now, I don't have no clothes to even put in here, so I don't even know why I'm even doing this. Oh, dang. Okay, hold on. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, that's not for today's broadcast. Girl, I'm trying to do this thing. Well, it said that you're just supposed to put the holes inside this thingy here. Or, wait a minute. Well, what does this do? Okay, hold on. So I think you put, okay, wait a minute. Uh-oh. So you put these holes or hanger holes inside these holes. And then it's supposed to hang up on the wall or on the shelf thing. Okay. So what happens to this? Okay. I don't think I'm doing this right. Okay. We're going to worry about that later. Some other time. So let's move right back into Survive and Thrive. So I'm in the closet right here. I am, I've been here for a little while. I got some pom-poms. I got pom-poms. These are Raider pom-poms. We went to a Raider game like over 20 years ago, and these are the pom-poms that we got. So these are over 20 years old. This is by the Alta Bates Hospital was the sponsor. And then, of course, these are Raider pom-poms. Again, commitment to excellence. So that's why, it's a celebration of excellence, of Black excellence. So again, these are our pom-poms. These are our Raider palms. Raider palms, Raider palms. So for those of you guys who are Raider fans, you understand. So yeah. So that's that. And then I got this hat. Okay, I got this hat. This is the grandma's hat. This is the hat she wore whenever she would go fishing. And, she's passed away, but this is her hat. And I like it. I've kept it ever since because it's definitely a tribute to her. And I miss her a lot. And this is her hat. And this is her Fisher hat. So she would wear this hat when she was a hat lady, just so we know. She was a hat lady. She loved hats. She had lots of hats. And, she was a ladies of the 1900 era. And she back in San Francisco. So she was a little fancy and she would wear hats and she used to have all these hats. And then I remember when she passed away and we left the house, people were breaking in, taking the hats and taking records and stuff like that. Just scandalous. But well, I had grabbed up quite a few of them and had got her hats. But since then, I've kind of given them like to my mom and things like that because I didn't wear them. I thought for some reason that I kept some hats, but I have to check around. There's so much stuff sitting around here, so I'll have to see. But I got quite a few things here that we definitely are going to be getting rid of and getting out of the house because it's been here too long. There's no reason to have it. If I haven't worn it and I'm not going to wear it, there's no reason to have it in the house. So it's just taking up space. Sometimes some people are like big on just like doing things and taking up space. I was able to use your father now image. Yay, cutting images now. Okay, great. That's cool. Yes. So yeah, so I was today was baseball day. So that's where I was at. So this was her hat and I really like it because I remember her wearing it like all the time whenever she would go fishing. So I knew anytime she had the hat on, she had been going fishing with her little friend. She had a little friend, a little guy friend, and he would and his name was Mr. Bill. And Mr. Bill would come and take her fishing and they would go out to eat and different things like that. They just had a cute little thing going and I was like, okay, but Mr. Bill will come and take her fishing, and they love to fish all the time. So, and then too, we would and she also used this hat to go and pick peas. So we would pick peas, and for those of you guys who are from in California, you would know about an area in the valley that was called Patterson Pass. And Patterson Pass is where all the fields of peas and beans and okra or whatever, they had all kinds of stuff that you can go and pick yourself. And I would take the kids. So the kids know and understand about going and picking beans. Now, try to get them to go pick some beans right now. They don't know. They like green. They don't understand. But what they used to do, I would take them with me because I wanted them to learn and I wanted them to get as close to, understanding where, coming from our roots and understanding that you go in the field and you picked your food and you did it. You didn't go and wait for the government to bring you food like government cheese. Now don't get it twisted. I've had plenty government cheese and milk in the white boxes and all that stuff and powdered sugar and powdered eggs. So I understand, but the thing is that back in that time, you didn't wait for nobody to bring you food. You didn't depend on the government to bring you food. You would go out there and plant your own food. That's why people back home at my family's back home in Arkansas, they got fields, they got their own little plot of land, they got space, and they go out there and they plant their greens, they plant their stuff, and they like, look, it's collard green season, and they get out there and they plant that stuff and their tomatoes and their foods, and they got it all there. So the cool part that I like that I have some land that's back there, and it's a lot of land, and I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna, put some houses on it and then I'm just going to have an area where there's just farming, just land for food because we need to grow our own food because they're doing things to the food. So find some food and find some water so that you can have your own stuff because it's about to get crazy. So just moving on from that, my thing is that actually I like this hat. I think it's doing pretty good. What y'all think? I think I like it. It's just kind of cute. So we're talking about Survive and Thrive, and it's pink. So it's just right on time. So grandma now, she wasn't here. She actually passed away from cancer. She had lung cancer. And, she had no idea that, cancer was going to be in my day and in my time frame. But I definitely appreciate the time of being able to take care of her during that last time and brush her hair. And the crazy part, okay, yeah, I might think this crazy, but I don't care. I remember the last time before she left the house, before she had to go to technically hospice, but the hospital, before she passed away, I would like brush her hair and I would have to go to work and then I would come home and then I, did my routine. I came home, I did tended to everybody, I tended to her and, took her a bath and brushed her hair and washed her hair. And she was so grateful, but she knew I always would take care of her because I was always there with her. Even before she got down, I would come to the house and I would come and clean up, or I would come and do things because she would need me to come. And this is even when we lived in the Bay Area, and I would come to the house and do things and come and do things with them and for them, clean up and stuff like that. And she would cook some pork chops or chicken with some green beans, and it was always good. And hot water cornbread, oh yes, it was great. And I remember when she was here at my house, when his father died, when her son passed away, she came here to stay with me, and I have a front bedroom area that has a bathroom, so she would come and I would, put her in the bath and shower her up and then wash her hair and brush it. So on the last time before she, didn't come back, I had brushed her hair. So I still have her hair. And I just put it like in a little Ziploc bag, and just it's still in the bathroom. That's been a long time now. And it's still in the bathroom where she last was, and I still have it, but it's, kind of tucked away. But the thing is that to be able to be there at that moment, to be a part of that was great. To be able to take care of someone during that time, and then not knowing she had cancer. Now, I don't know, maybe she knew and she just didn't want to tell us, but not knowing, and the fact this is what happened, and then just in those last days being there with her. But I remember her being here, and how, you can tell, you can see where she started getting a little weaker and a little weaker, and she was a little feisty thing, and she was about so big and just feisty. But it's hot here, so I had to, make sure and keep fans on and always keep her with plenty. And she loved some grape Kool-Aid, so again, I would stacks and stacks of grape Kool-Aid, I would have to make it for her all the time, and she just loved that grape Kool-Aid. Grape Kool-Aid is what she loved. She loved some grape Kool-Aid. So I would have grape Kool-Aid all the time, ready to go, sitting there, ice ready, cups. I would fill up her little grape Kool-Aid cups and have it there waiting for her so that she had it ready to go. But I just, just remembering her the last day she was at the house, and then we had to take her to the hospital. But and then, being at the hospital and being there, and then, since then, burying her, and she was fancy. So she had this really nice little space where her and her son, she both had a plus space for him and her. And they're basically right on top of each other. So you can kind of go in there. I mean, you don't want to go pulling them out of there, but you pull them out. They go in and out. Their caskets are there. So you can go in, push them in. So when it was time for us to bring her to home with him, um, we would just, open it up, and then we put her in so we could still, we of course can see him. He was still in there. And then we put her in. And so it's inside. She ain't trying to be outside. Their things are inside a building, and they're inside like the wall. So I don't know what to call that, but she's inside the wall and he's inside the wall too. So it's easy for us to be able to go. And I think she was probably thinking about that, like people shouldn't have to be standing outside, and maybe she didn't want to deal with the grass or something. I don't know. But you can go inside the building, and they both are there. And just kind of going through that, and just dealing with that, and dealing with just the family. And I had to kind of deal with both of them and both of the situations, and cleaning out houses and bringing them here and going and taking care of them. But it was worth all of it for me, because to be able to have that experience, to take care of them and to care for them in the days that were their last for them both, grandmother. So it's a grandmother and her son. So it was a father-in-law and the grandmother. So I appreciate both of them. And again, this is her hat. So I kept it, of course. And I really like the hat because she always wore it whenever she was going and having fun, like, doing her peas or going fishing. So I kept this little hat all this time. And this is the hat. So this is her hat, and it's pink. So hey, I think I'll probably just keep this hat, wear it all the time. But see, it got its own little natural curve because this is how she had it. And it just was this way. And I just, this is actually my first time really, really putting it on. But I mean, I put it on, but not wearing it this long. So Anyway, this is her natural little hat. As you can see, it got its own little curvature going on here. Red. Oh, a red hat. No, it's pink. It's pink, little pink cat. So that's kind of like it is. So again, we got Survive and Thrive coming October 16th and 17th. We're looking for those of you guys who want to be a part of it. If you like to be a vendor, we have some vendor spots. We got about 7 of them left. Vendors. If you want to be a vendor, this is the opportunity to take one. The vendor spots are only $45 for one day. So you have your pick of days of which day you want to uh-oh. Huh. Okay, yeah. You have your pick of days of which day you would like to be a vendor. You could be a vendor on the 16th or you could be a vendor on the 17th. So it's up to you. I'm over on channel with Cindy. Okay, cool. Here I come. Okay, I'm about to go jump on coming. I'm about to go jump in the club real quick. So I'm about to go jump in the club. Coach Dave is over there in the club with Cindy Lou. So I'm gonna go check out the club real quick and see what it do over there. So thank all of you guys for coming. You guys have a wonderful evening. Be sure to go and check out the website. Don't forget, call somebody, let them know, tell them to go and be a vendor. Help us raise $10,000 for cancer survivors. And again, as grandma, she passed away from lung cancer. And then here, I know my friend Sharon, who passed away, and my other friend, sister friend, who passed away from breast cancer, and her mom, who passed away from cancer too, and then just other people who have lost their life. We fight for them, we strive for them. Our goal is to strive for those who can't strive anymore, that still strive in spirit. So we continue that spirit and push that spirit forward, and we want you guys to be there too. So if you're looking to be a part of what we're doing, come on in, get your tickets, and be there. So thank you guys. I'm about to go to the club. See y'all.